Hey guys, it's Judy, and yay, finally a craft related or scrapbook relating video. No more hauls or Dollar Tree or what have you, but this is a crafty related haul, not haul, I'm so used to saying haul, crafty related video. This is my food journal slash my Smashbook that I got the idea from Carol. She's, I think, one happy crafty chick. But hey, Carol, I just loved her idea of doing a journal or a Smashbook just on food because me and my husband, as a family, we love food. We love different restaurants, and basically most of the time when we travel, it's to go to a certain restaurant or at least try a restaurant when we're in a certain city. So we just love food. So I thought every time we go on vacation, I would kind of journal about it, because there are times where I'm like you guys know, I live in Georgia, but when we go to South Carolina or whatever, sometimes we go every year, and then sometimes I don't even remember what restaurants we go to. And when we go back, we're like, what was that restaurant? And instead of having to Google it and all that, we just kind of, which is pretty easy, but then we have to make sure it's the right place that we had gone last time and we want to go back and what we ate. So to have it all in one book is great, because right now in my project life, I'll have the food photos, but it's all like throughout my book. It's not easy to find. I have to flip through all the pages. Oh, when did we go? Like in March? Was it July? And then I have to go to that book and look at that month. But this way, all the food is in here. I'll definitely need like 3 or so, maybe, to fill up all the photos I have. But I decided to start. Let me just show you the Smashbook. This is a Smashbook I had smashed like a few summers ago. Basically, it's like a notebook that you can cut out pictures. So it's like decorated pages that it comes with. I'll show you, so they're fun pages. And what you do is it comes with a marker and or a writing, which is a great pen to use. And then also on the other side is like a glue stick, which is awesome. I haven't used it yet, but because I usually use my tape runner and stuff, but like even when you're traveling, you can bring it with you. Have a pair of scissors or whatever, or print your photos, and you're good to go. So you can just stick memorabilia, stick, your photos, whatever you want in it, basically. So it kind of like comes like this. So I found this one because Smashbooks were popular a few years ago. I don't know if they're as popular. It's still, really nice. I thought this was really nice embossed. So it's the green binding one. I forget what it's called. I think it's food or something. But oh, excuse me. I found it on Amazon, and it was Prime, and I think I bought 2 of them. It might have been like $10, I think, $9.99, including shipping and everything. And I thought that was a pretty decent price, considering, it gets shipped right to your door and stuff. So let's get started. So I started, this is the first page, that's as is. I just left it like that. So I decided to start just, when I bought the book. So it was like, all right, whatever travel I'm doing next, I'll start it that way, instead of going back, because there's so many places that we've been to that I have photos of, like from years ago, even when we're dating, that I would love to put in, but I thought the easiest would be just start from here to present. And then if I have time, I can go back and add older photos, but for now, this is like 2016. So, when was it? In May. So I started in May. We went to Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. So we stayed at the Westin. We really liked it. We had decided to do the package that included breakfast, which was such a great deal, because, sometimes you don't know if it's just continental breakfast, if it's, something you can just get outside, for that amount. But this was really nice. Look, they had like locks. We had locks on bagels, and they had the works, nice pastries, French toast, and things that Aiden really liked, like chocolate chip pancakes. Was it chocolate chip pancakes or just regular pancakes and eggs and bacon? So I just wrote about that if we ever go back to the Westin, we would get the package with the breakfast included because it was expensive. It's like a buffet breakfast, but so worth it. And then anyway, so here, just wanted to show you. I try to keep it simple. I printed my photos small just because I can have more of them. Because I usually take the appetizer photo, my dinner, my husband's dinner, and my son's dinner, and then dessert. So anyway, so South Carolina, we went for the seafood. That was what it was. So usually I'll just like print this. I don't know if there's a glare because these photos are like that matte finish. Not matte, is it matte finish? That nice finish, not the glossy. So anyway, I usually write down what we have. So this was like tuna 3 ways, and then I've been putting stars down, like what Daddy, Mommy, and Aiden, how we felt the restaurant was. We went to Skull Creek Boathouse, and the only thing we didn't like was it was like a 2-hour wait, guys, for dinner. Yes, 2-hour wait. They did have a band outside, and it was near the marina. So that made it a little better, but 2 hours, like an hour, they quoted us an hour 45, so it was true to what we waited. But granted, it was Memorial Day weekend, so anyway, so what we ordered, the Alaskan king crab legs are huge. I think maybe that's the first time. I love crab legs, but this might have been the first time I got Alaskan. They're the spikier ones, and they were full of meat and so yummy. So the next day we went to Harbor Town and we went to the Crazy Crab. If you guys live in this area or have gone to these places, please let me know what you thought because I really liked them. We gave it 3 stars. Same thing, I was on a Alaskan crab kick, so I went there. So I ordered that, and my husband got like the seafood boil. Some of the pictures are dark because it is for my phone, and the restaurants aren't always lit nice, so I'll put ice cream. So I'll add washi tape, I'll do my October afternoon stickers, things like that, and just decorating it any which way I like. That's what I love about Smash. You're not limited to like the pockets and the cards and what have you, and I can put it anywhere I want. I really enjoy doing this. I feel like this is less stressful than doing Project Life, I guess. But anyway, the third night we went to Hudson Seafood House, which was right next to the Skull Creek restaurant, seafood. So we had she crab soup. We ordered like their specials and oysters, like 2 of each one they had. So it was a dozen oysters. We love oysters. And bread pudding for dessert. So we had that. Then I had go on to our next trip was to New York. I went for a wedding, my good friend's wedding. So we met up with our parents for dim sum, and we go to Flushing for that. And we also had some Thai ice cream at 10 Below, where they make the rolled ice cream, which is yummy. They have one in actual Chinatown in Manhattan, but the line was out the door last time we went. So this time we were happy to see this one in Flushing. Maybe the time we went, it wasn't on a weekend. Was it on a weekend? Maybe it was a Friday? Friday or Saturday? Maybe it was a Saturday, but it was not crowded at all. We also took out from Gino's Pizza. What's New York without getting a slice of pizza? And icy, so we got an ice. And then, of course, some bubble tea. So you see my stars and then some stickers. This one is the Kelly Perky New York stamp. Some washi here, washi there, and just my October afternoon stickers. And I love these October afternoon stickers as well. They have so many letters in them. So this is the Party of 3 stamp by Kelly Perky as well. So we went to Friendly's for the first time. I don't think Aiden's ever been. I didn't like mine. It was like all you can eat fried shrimp, and then it was so salty. Probably because they don't want you to eat so much. But then Daddy's had fish and chips, and then Aiden had, chicken fingers, but he loved, I think the best part was the ice cream, of course, because it's Friendly's, and that's why Aiden gave it 4 stars. Then in Massachusetts, we went to Hyannis, which is like the Cape or Cape Cod. Of course, my goal was to get lobster rolls, lobster salad, or did I skip? No, yeah, I skipped a page. So yeah, so we went to Black Cat, which was near like the ferry area, which was awesome. They had a giant lobster roll, and wow, our first day there to get that, it was amazing. Big chunks of lobster. I didn't really finish writing everything, but I just started. So you can see throughout the thing. I kind of go back and fill in. Then we took the ferry to Martha's Vineyards, and I went to Seafood Shanty, and again, wow. And we got this huge lobster, and the price, it was like $22 for a whole lobster. And for that, that was pretty good, I guess, because the lobster roll itself is like $22 also. It was like the same price. But it's just if you want to work for it. But I like things already out for me. And then we also visited the Black Dog Tavern Cafe. We also had some ice cream, key lime pie, yummy mussels, and white wine. So definitely places we would go back. And there's always more that we want to visit, but until we go next time, we know which ones are tried and true. We had gone to Hyannis before, pre-Aiden. So we had eaten at Spanky's, and we ate there like almost every day because we loved it. And when we went back, we realized why. We now remember why, because the lobster salad was huge, and then even the roll, and everything was delicious. All the clam chowders were yummy as well. We also then we drove into Boston. My husband had a conference. That's the reason why we went to Massachusetts. So we ate at the Summer Shack, which was pretty good, but it was not, after being at the Cape Cod for like 3 days or 2 days, we were like, oh, nothing compares to the prices at Cape Cod as far as the lobster and food, because once you go into the city, it was just, it was tasty, but, we just liked the Cape better. And then these are some ice cream places, so it skips around. Aiden actually did this page. The background is whatever the paper came with, and then he put some of the washi tape, and then he did the lettering. So this is a great thing to work with kids too. So he helped me put these pages together. So awesome job, Aiden. And then so I leave it blank because those, I guess, would be my traveling pages. And if I see a page that's kind of appropriate, like that ice cream page, I'll put the ice cream stuff. But, they have other things like that. And then I skip around. And then, since I live in Georgia and we eat out, on weekends and stuff, I do have, a page for Atlanta restaurants. So I started in the back to go forward. And then all my trips or away places, I'll go from the front forward, if that makes any sense. So I started in the back. I really didn't write anything. These are just places that we go to. I will go back and write in. So we hit an Italian place, a crawfish place, a Thai ice cream place, some of our ice cream places that we go to, some cupcakes, Cheesecake Factory. So now I'm zipping through because it's like almost 15 minutes. So Father's Day, we go to J. Alexander's, Atlanta Fish Market. Aiden loves Applebee's, we don't. You can see by the stars. This taqueria is like a Mexican-Korean place, which is yummy. And of course, all our sushi places that we go to that we love. And then this is just Nukes, our Vietnamese places, Mexican places, more Japanese. You'll see a lot of Japanese and Chinese food that we like. And at the lake, this is where we like Silver Moon. And I don't know why Johnny Rockets is there as well. So, and then this is at the lake as well. So yeah, just this is just my book. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.